Hello fellow adventurers, it's Dustin the Phantom Traveler here, and I am back, my friends, in New York City at New York Comic Con 2025. It's great to be back here in New York, one of my favorite places in the world, and I'm here to show you guys all around what's going on, what's cool, and what's awesome here at New York Comic Con this year. Now, it's the first day here, it's Thursday, which is not always the busiest day, but wow, it is sure busy. So let's get cracking on what's cool here at New York Comic Con. The first cool thing that I saw here was actually this killer turtle power van. You can see it's actually got a really cool paint job. In fact, actually, there's a whole, this is actually a booth. But first, let's take a look at the van. Amazing. So you've got World of TMNT logo on the side. It's definitely bringing back vibes from the cartoon series, I should say. Up top, let me see if I can reach up high there. You've got a great slice of pizza, and that's really cool. Let's go around and take a look at the back. Oh, there's a little photo op thing here. Very cool. That's a lot of fun for Ninja Turtles fans. And it looks like they've also got Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem. So there's actually some toys here that are available only at Target. You can see some of these early ones. It's kind of neat that they're doing this like slightly different face setup. Yeah, it's nice to see that they're kind of keeping them going. And and they've renamed them Danny, Nardo, Mark, and Ralph, which is kind of interesting, or Ralph. They're leaning away from their original artist names, Leonardo, Da Vinci, Raphael, yeah, so Michelangelo. Well, I guess that's fine. But you can see, like, it's pretty freaking busy around here. Let's get into the show floor and see what's cool. If you're new to the channel, we travel around to movie sites, TV shows, and fandom events around the world to bring you the best of what we find and what we see. So if that sounds fun to you, we'll be covering the show for all 3 days, and you'll definitely want to take a look at our videos for today as well as the ones for this weekend. And my goal will be to get these up as quickly as I can, but you know, there's a lot of things that are involved in producing and getting these ready, so stay with me. And of course, if you like and smash the bell, you know you'll get a notification when a new video goes up. So this is something that's really cool. We saw a little bit of this at San Diego Comic-Con. This is the Starfleet Academy. So they have like a little fun interactive area where you can kind of walk through. That's pretty cool. I don't know what these names mean. You might have to find out what exactly we can expect, but man, the line is quite long here. Ooh, you can join the Klingon Battle Club. That's pretty cool. We'll get a little bit of a better look at this in a little bit. It is quite busy here at Comic-Con, especially for the first day. You know, usually you don't expect to see so many folks, but yet here they are. There are a lot of great books on sale, as well as a number of great celebrities that are going to be here, and autograph opportunities. Hot Flips is the spot to get your poster tube, your Funko armor, or a plastic sleeve for your 8x10 glossy from your autograph event. Wow, Konami's huge here with the Yu-Gi-Oh! They've got people playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Inside of the actual booth here. Looks like some people might be playing a digital version as well over there. That's pretty awesome. We'll just keep making our way through here. Smells like very buttery popcorn for some reason. Am I having a stroke? Maybe I'm having a stroke. So eBay also has a presence here. They were here last year, and they had a lot of collectibles, and I think they're really trying to lock down the audience of folks who are resellers to make sure that they're putting that stuff on to to the eBay space. All right, Loungefly is here. We will come back and take a look. They have a number of exclusives for New York Comic Con, which we will certainly want to take a look at. Oh, Has-Been Hotel. Neato. There's the Mega Kawaii shop. Wow, they're celebrating their 5th anniversary, and they basically got other fandoms remixed as cats. So they have Naruto, which is a really fun remix of Naruto, and Nyan Cat. So we'll see. Ah, here's the Roosevelt's team. Look at that booth. Pretty cute. All right, we're walking around. Here's 100% Soft. Whoa! Hey, Josh!
Hello!
Hey! You guys might remember Josh from San Diego Comic-Con. We went to the Super 7 store and talked all about Godzilla.
Yeah, and here we are at New York Comic-Con.
Yeah, how you doing?
Pretty good, pretty good.
All right, well, we're going to walk around just a little bit and see if we can find some cool stuff. Do notice that they have this Galactus. I saw this Galactus first at San Diego Comic-Con, and he's back here in New York for people to take home. Take me home. Well, we got a lot of cool stuff here. All right. We found some cool buttons and patches here. These guys actually had a really cool patch that I was looking for, which was a cool Wu-Tang patch, but they sold out of it. So I'm also on the hunt for a Monarch patch from Godzilla universe. I'm wondering if we can find something like that. Oh, a lot of people into trading cards here.
It's like a dice tower.
Obligatory weapons booth here, complete with prop guns as well. Nice. That will finish off your cosplay outfit.
Here it is.
We've got Mischief Choice, but they don't seem like they're open. Maybe they're closing early, or we'll come back and check them out another time. Drinking with frenemies. Now that is much more what Cards with Humanity should be like. Drinking with frenemies. Wow. I resemble that remark, friends. Oh, there's a Bronx Zoo. Look, it is the real Beatles from the Bronx Zoo. How cute. I actually really love these pop art saints. These are different candles that you can put up that are all saints in the form of characters or famous folks. You can see some of them. Hey, how you doing? Are you the Pope?
Pop art Pope.
I love this Saint Lemmy here.
Oh, thank you.
He's very beautiful. The Pop Art Pope. Nice to meet you, Pope.
Yeah, the Pope of this booth.
You're the Pope of this booth.
That's it.
And how's Comic-Con going for you so far?
Going really good.
That's great.
A lot of cool people from all over the world excited about what we're doing.
Were you here last year?
I'm here every year for the last 10 years.
Last 10 years. So how do you rate this compared to normal Thursdays?
It's a little stronger than a regular Thursday.
I was thinking the same thing.
Yeah, it makes me nervous about Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Yeah, it could be crazy.
Yeah, it's going to get crowded.
Yeah, nice to meet you, Pope.
Thank you.
See ya. All right, he said it was a little bit busy. So makes him nervous about what Saturday is going to be like. So that's one of the reasons why I like to come over here early, so that I can take a look at some of this stuff before it gets elbows to elbows. All right, now Swarovski. What do they got here? That's killer. Wow. This crystal Spider-Man. Beautiful. Wow.
Sure.
Hanging upside down.
Sure.
Includes the post here. Limited edition. 30 grand, friends. Beautiful. Beautiful.
What time do you work tomorrow?
There's a couple more over here as well. There's a really sparkly Avengers. And then I think the Superman is killer. Wow. I love the base on this as well. Pretty incredible. Looks great. Wow. Oh, Pausinify. Got a lot of huggable pillows there. Let's see, I see some Transformers down here, so we're gonna go that way to see what's going on. I don't quite know what this big crowd is, but we'll find out in a minute. All right, Verizon's over here. We're actually on the far fringes right now, which is a great place to start. Oh, these Joy Toys are pretty cool. Whoa. Wow. Look at this Warhammer guy. Holy cow, that's killer. We got a lot of Ultramarines down here as well. Looks great, doesn't it? Famous chaplain there. Wow. It's been a long time since I had anything to do with Warhammer, but back in the day it used to be pretty cool. I like that those figures are already painted, because if you not into Warhammer, not into minis, and not into painting, it's probably not your thing. But it looks like they're bringing more people into the game. And of course, look at this bad boy. Yeah. Wow, this is like 10 feet tall. There's this, don't stand on this. And look, he's got a kid down by his foot. Yeah. Super cool. All right, we'll head over here to Whatnot. Whatnot, well, here's the Hasbro Pulse first. They've got, looks like something going on here. I can't see, they're sold out. More in the morning, I'll have to find out what they've got going on there in the Pulse booth. We can see some killer TRON light cycles. Wow, those look cool. Wow. There's a little bit more back here.
How you doing?
I'm doing great.
I like your bomb pop.
Thank you.
Statue of Liberty shirt. That's pretty
Yeah, this is a Roosevelt shirt. There's a booth over in the 2800s.
Okay.
And they've got a bunch of shirts like this. So,
cool. I like it.
Yeah. I'm just appreciating all the TRON figures.
Thanks. It was fun to work on something different.
Yeah. Very cool. So this is a HasLab. And these are all going to come out, which is very cool. The booth is full of some great stuff. Ooh, there's a activation here. Welcome to Derry. Face your fears. Yikes. Whatnot is huge, huge. Let's see what we got here. Wow, look at this. Transformers Grimlock, Age of Extinction Grimlock. And Optimus Prime is riding this Grimlock. Take the side view of this. Wow. That's so cool. Now, a lot of people are using Whatnot. Hey, sure, thank you. Very cool. So the Whatnot booth here is big. I don't remember them here last year, but it's nice that they are.
Also, the exciting thing about these comics is if you're getting your first comic right now, when you get it, you get
Some nice leather goods. Ninja Gaiden 4. Dun dun dun. Let's see what we've got. Whoa. All right, let's see how long you can hold. Gotta bump away from the sign. Imagine catching that look as you walk by. Thank you. Oh man. What was funny is the lady before just happened to glance back and catch that the lady was still staring at her. Whoa, look at this thing. Not right this second, no. Thank you though. Well, maybe I will take a picture of it, but I won't be on the photo. Thank you. This thing is cool though. Oh, you can get into it. Yeah, I didn't realize. It looks like you can actually stand in it. That's awesome. Man.
10 minutes, next screen.
Cool. So Ninjambi, and Armosaurus is killer. Let's see the Pinball Club. Wonder what that is.
Sorry, I have to go.
That might be a Stern Pinball. No. I don't know. Oh, there it is. There's a booth. Okay, so let's see. 10-year anniversary. It's always crazy to see. Oh, these are nice. This cool PlayStation. They've got the PS1 with the PS1 controller. Look at that memory card with a little marker. That's killer. Wow, these are really dope. Some Liquid Death. They've got a whole bunch of them here. Got some special 10th anniversary versions. JoJo's, B-Friends, Critical Role. They've got a lot of licenses there with cool pins. I love it. Hey, this skeleton over here looks like he's doing the wave. Let's go see. Why is he doing the wave? Oh, this is makeup for cosplayers. For heroes, villains, and everyone in between. What's up? No one's giving that guy 5. Looks like they've got seats here, though, that maybe this weekend they'll actually go through and do some makeup sessions for people. Maybe there's a prize to be won. That's pretty fun. All right, we're looping back here. All right, so let's go check out the, oh, we got the Rumble Society here. Nice. Oh, I love the sculpts on these characters. That's cool. The first day is really just about trying to figure out like what you got going on. Oh, that's awesome.
It's getting better.
It's a cool photo op with Batman from Batman the Animated Series. That's so cool. Wow. Now, I kind of remember seeing some of this at Comic-Con. Now, it's pretty shocking to me that the airline ANA actually has a huge line for people, but looks like they've got a gacha game in there. And they're showing off basically where they fly and what they go, what they do. So it's kind of cool. You can see they have a little green screen there. It looks like you get to pick your destination, and then you might get a chance at a gacha to get a pin. Last year, ANA was showing off their new business class, which has already rolled out to most of the fleet. which I thought was really neat. I didn't expect to see an airline at a Comic-Con, but there they are, and it was pretty neat. All right, the Nickelodeon booth.
Yeah. No, because I was in front of Nickelodeon. I saw Dennis and Jessica.
Oh, wow. Okay, so it looks like there's been a Magic the Gathering collab with Avatar, and they've got some of the cards on display here. Sokka Bold Boomeranger. One blue, one red. Toph the First Metal Bender. Non-token artifacts you control are lands. That's pretty good. I haven't played Magic in a long time, but I know that that's pretty powerful. Pretty powerful card.
Magic the Gathering as well.
Fun. All right. Well, these guys are selling Labubu stuff. Labubu is Labubin. All right, so we're gonna go down this way. Phantasma. And here's the Crunchyroll Manga booth. They've got a lot of these video presentations here, showing you different parts of the manga. I think they also have a mobile app. Let's go in and check it out. Wow. Wow. So it looks like they've got a mobile app that you can check out. Let's see. Okay, so we'll just do Jujutsu Kaisen. We can start reading. So swipe right to read. So you can zoom in. You can kind of nav through, zoom out, and swipe right.
And again, I was trying to keep it super vague until like, you know, they really need.
That's pretty cool.
Caliber that can do all the things. Yeah, like be calm under pressure.
Neat.
Yeah, it's awesome done. Yeah, I got it.
Very cool.
Trying to find out the stage speak might have their own.
They've got some iPads on display here. iPad's probably a really good way to read that. We got a Rubik's Cube Wow Cube. What's this? Seems like a lot of folks are interested in the Wow Cube. Looks like it's many puzzles in one. Fun. All right. Gotcha Kuta. Gotcha Kuta. Okay, looks like this booth is not open right now, but they've got a little video kind of running here.
Right in there. Look no further. Please stop.
All right, well, you don't gotta tell me twice.
Go on in, guys. They don't mind. They're nice. Free stuff.
You guys have free stuff? Thank you. Perf. Oh, thank you. Good recovery. All right, look at that. We got a nice little fan. Oh, there's a little bit of additional stuff on the larger side of this, so I was only on the one side of the booth. We'll have to come back and check out all the cool clothes and stuff. There are also a lot of indie artists. That's the area that I'm in right now, so you will see a bunch of different content that is basically original art. Nice. Kind of on a main drag here. I love it, bobtheartist.com. It's got covers of lots of famous and not so famous We gotta go check out aim controllers.
And then we're going to do right.
These are all customized video game controllers. Okay, so these are all PS5 controllers. Look at that one. A little early on that.
Mom, look at this one. This one's really cool.
So this whole case is PS5 controllers. Here's some Xbox controllers. Here's a GTA 6 Xbox controller. That's pretty cool. Gain an advantage. Spider Action V3. I don't know what that means. Hey, we've got a confectioner for selling fudge and candy over here. That's pretty cool. And we've got meat toss, Mitos, chicken burrito ball. So that's cool that this is right here in the middle of everything. You get back into the deep, dark depths of the show floor. You never know what you're gonna see. Here we have another weapons setup. Got Dr. Popcorn back here. Volante. Volante is a really nice coat manufacturer. We saw them a couple times this year. Really good stuff. We'll have to come back. And if you're interested in clothes, I have another channel called Wearable Fandom where I will be showing you what's wearable here in New York Comic-Con.
Again?
I have 9 employees on my
Pretty busy back here. Why? Of course. These guys. Pretty busy back here. There's a mac and cheese truck. I love that these are actually in here versus being like an actual like food court or things like that. I like that less. Ooh, these woodcuts are really nice. Very pretty. You gotta have the back issues. All right. Here we got Bear Walker. This looks like streetwear and a few boards. This is kind of cool. I have a few more street designs here. It's pretty good. Wow, okay. Monster Hunter Stories 3. They've actually got a booth here where you can play the game. Of course, they're all playing on PS5. Onimusha, Way of the Sword, a great game. You also see everybody's playing on PS5. There's a reason for that, my friends. Wow, okay, this floor is starting to open up just a little bit. We're getting on a little later into the day. The show is a lot of fun because there's some things that you'll see in other places, but then there's stuff that's just purely uniquely New York, and you just got to be here to try it and to try to see it. A lot of lightsabers back there. That's pretty fun. Invaders Vault, custom sabers. Okay, now this is neat. Comic
I've
sandwiches.
seen the Taiwan t-shirts over there.
Chapel. Chapel Roll.
Comic sandwiches. Props and collectibles. Win this shield. So there's a raffle for this amazing shield. My friend Kate has this shield, and it is actually very heavy. Surprisingly heavy. It is not plastic, if it's the same one.
It wasn't this way, it was that way. 'Cause
So I got a lot of shields here. You can see different versions of them, different eras.
You know, it's funny.
Is it song? Oh.
Nice. Excuse me.
Yeah, I was like, what is this? For $35.
That's pretty cool.
Have a real piece of the movie.
That makes sense then. Yeah.
Got some Billy clubs here. Looks like this card is autographed by Charlie Cox. It's the ELG 3A blaster, which, if memory serves, is actually from Phantom Menace. There's a Lord of the Rings plaque that's signed by Elijah Wood, Sean Astin, Billy Boyd, Dominic Monaghan, John Rhys Davies, and Andy Serkis. Wow, that's pretty dope. There's the backside. So you can see you actually can strap this to your arm and hold on to it really well. And it's heavier than you think. Excuse me. I have a friend that had one of these at Comic-Con, and she said, here, try this. And I was like, whoa, it's heavier than I thought.
It's not too bad.
Not too bad.
In the beginning.
Yeah, well, you got to work your way up to it. You're going to be a hero, it comes with a cost. Yeah. All right. These are super cool. Very well produced. All right. Now here's the foam equivalent of the same. Lots of shields here as well. You got shields of every color. Got a Mjolnir there, a foam Mjolnir. That's fun.
Where do you Sorry?
Mm-hmm.
What's what I'm saying, like, and John wants to
All sorts of tchotchkes around here. The candles, more candles.
You're still charging your phone.
More weapons. The capybara, of course. Cappuccino. Womp womp. That's my level of comedy.
Wow.
Oh, these are neat. That's a lot of fun. Wow.
That $30 one.
This is Tom Everhart. I don't know if you're not familiar with Tom Everhart. Tom Everhart is one of the very few artists that was approved by the Charles Schulz estate to actually produce additional artwork in the style of Charles Schulz and the Peanuts. So that's Sweet Dreams by Tom Everhart with framing, just under $3,000. Dope. Rewind pops. Okay, I could see way over here there's even more weapons. For a while I thought there were no weapons, but now I can see no shortage of weapons. While I have you here, please like and subscribe to The Phantom Traveler. We travel out to events like this so we can show you what it's like to be here. And hopefully you're having a good time seeing some things that you would not otherwise have seen. Looks like this is a, wow, okay, this looks like an X-Men 97 panel for voices. And you can see Holly Chow, who was Jubilee. They're all doing signings here. That's super cool. That's great.
I saw that.
Pretty cool.
Keep on reading it. They're amazing.
Where's he at? This year?
Oh wow.
I don't have those meals. What is it?
A lot of minifig options here for collectors. That's good if you're missing one. Easy way to find one is to just come in here and pick one up. Mega Man. I see Alex Ross has his booth down there. Alex Ross almost ran me over at Comic-Con, at San Diego Comic-Con. I'm very happy that I'm not a Funko fan because I tend to buy everything that I see that I like, and I would probably be very, very broke were I to get into Funko. All right, now we're kind of getting over into this other section. Pretty cool. Oh, D&D tools, stat stacker. Interesting. Oh, that's cool. These are character trackers for monsters, so you can keep track of their hit points, especially for big bads. Oh, there's a huge card game collection here, including a Godzilla card game. And looks like you can sit here with the Bushiroad staff and learn how to play each one of these games. So if you're a fan of these, you can come in, meet some other friends, and learn how to play the games. There's Tokidoki. That's my favorite Japanese word. Tokidoki means sometimes. BB. Oh, look at that. Amos. That's a cool pullover. It's an Among Us pullover. Oh, I see an Astro Boy one. Who is the imposter? 0 days since the last kill. That's killer. BB-sama. Nice. Good quality. Oh, I'm definitely coming back here. What? You just turn around. Wow. Sorry. Wow. This guy's huge. And smiling friends over here, photo op. Let's see if we can get a good position for it. Wow, there's a long line to get in here and get your photo taken. That's pretty good. Still a few more things worth checking out. Lots of card games here. I guess I didn't realize how big the card game stuff was here. Chocolate Moonshine. There's more fudge. I love it. $7 a pop has a signature lineup. We'll go check them out in just a second. Now this is kind of more of the food hall, sort of like you got all kinds of different individual spaces here. A lot of different styles though. It's not like it's the standard crap that you get in most places. Wow. Wow, check this guy out. Wow, these Godzillas are awesome. Easy Hobie. Amazing. Oh, spicy. These sculpts are good. Please do not touch. Wow. That's a resin prototype of Gamora. It's killer. Oh, I love seeing this kind of stuff. It's like a little game kit set up here. People playing SSR Wives. I don't know that game. Okay, here's pro wrestling tees. Killer shirts. What do we got here? RJ City. If you're a wrestling fan, you know these guys. I saw that Paul Walter Hauser and Matt Hardy were already here. On Friday, they've got Harley Cameron, Orange Cassidy, RJ City, which they have RJ City's shirt over here, and then Willow Nightingale. Now I do see that the DC booth is down here. Looks like they've got a lot of clothes and stuff like there. Oh yeah, we're gonna come back here and check out this Stern pinball game. Amazing. So DC has the same booth that they had at San Diego, but that's cool. Oh wow. This is the start of a really killer piece. I'll have to come back here and see. You see there's a Planet Death cover live drawing from Aki Bright. Now, there seemed to be a lot of stuff here. Big Rig. I don't know this, or I don't know these guys, but Post Malone. Okay, that's cool. And check this out. This is Post Malone's Big Rig. Looks like a post-apocalyptic Mad Max sort of vehicle. But then you look up top here, you've got a ballista, reloads, a bunch of swords, spikes everywhere, spikes on the wheels. Wow, what a cool vehicle. Oh man, so much fun. Wow, we're just getting started here at New York Comic Con. Hope you guys enjoyed the first day's coverage. We'll be back tomorrow, and if there's something that you want to see more of, by all means drop a comment down below. And while I have your attention, please like and subscribe to The Phantom Traveler. We're out here traveling around the world to all these events, so you can see what's going on even if you can't be here yourself. All right, well, we'll be back tomorrow. Drop comments for things you want, and we'll see you guys in the next adventure. So long, everyone. Hey everybody, it's Dustin, the Phantom Traveler. Day 2 here at New York Comic Con, and man, it is so packed here. I'm rolling with my buddy John. Say hi, John.
Hey, how's it going, guys?
Yeah, you may know John as my co-host for Wear Mighty Things, which is a Roosevelt's themed podcast on our other channel, Wearable Fandom. I want to say thank you to everyone for all of the fine and nice comments, all the likes and the votes of appreciation. We're back here and we're going to take a look. And to be honest, you might have seen this giant Galactus cosplayer, and I saw him, and we're on the hunt to find him. So we're gonna show you what's great here today and see if we can find this guy, because he's quite impressive. All right. So I think he's coming this way because I see a lot of cameras up ahead of time. We're gonna try to use, thank you, hello. Let's see if he's so huge. Oh yeah, there he is. Oh, we see his back. Now I can, what do you think about this guy, John?
That is seriously impressive stuff. I mean, oh my goodness gracious, that is, I can't even imagine the time, money, and effort it takes to put in something like that. That is just something so cool.
There's a lot of folks taking pictures with them there. Okay, he's dismantling. That's also interesting. So now we can kind of see a little bit more about how it comes apart. See, everybody's leaving, but we're going to see exactly how one cosplays as Galactus. Okay, check that out. So that headpiece is one solid giant piece. Wow. Look at those thighs!
Big thighs, sick lives.
He's been working out. Yeah. He needs helpers to get out of it. Amazing.
It takes a village to make him look dope.
Yeah. Well, it's nice that he has community members here to keep an eye on him while he's walking, because he probably has a hard time seeing stuff too.
Oh, yeah, no, he needs it, yeah.
Let's see, he's got these. Let's see behind the scenes here.
How long do you think he can wait? He can like walk around in that suit before he's gonna take it?
I don't know, but you know, maybe we'll say hi to him and.
All right.
Maybe, just maybe, we'll interview him for a second. And then he's down.
From Extreme Costumes.
I'm Dustin. I'm from the Phantom Traveler. That's the name of my channel.
Okay.
And you're
Raul.
Raul. I just heard that. Raul. Yep. Tom and Raul.
We are part of the team. He's one of several performers we have. My most talented guy. You'll see Kyle coming back in just a few minutes. Looking excited to be here is Alex. She's like, oh God, no, not now.
Yeah. So I've got a little mic. You guys can, it'll pick you up, but yeah, you guys can say, all right. Hey everybody, we're here with Tom and Raul, who are the brains and the performer behind that incredible Galactus cosplay that we've been seeing for the last 12 plus months. We've seen you guys all over social media. We've seen you walking.
Awesome, thank you.
I just wanted to talk to you. We saw you kind of disassemble and bring the great Galactus down to his atomic and base elements. And I wanted to learn a little bit about what it's like to wear the suit and also what it's like to create a suit of this size and magnitude. So let's start on the creation side, Tom. How long did it take you to ideate and to kind of bring this thing to reality?
Design time was about 120 hours.
120 hours.
Manufacturing was about 4 months for 4 people. It weighs in, I think, 80 plus pounds, 80, 85. I haven't had a reason to measure it yet. It's not like they make scales that he fits on.
Sure. And then what's it like to walk around? I mean, you can't seem to go more than 10 feet before you get stopped by people.
It's awesome. I absolutely love it. Been doing this with Tom for about 11 years now.
Wow.
I think it's more than that.
Possibly, yeah.
Well, no, it has to be more than that because you went with me with a Hope Poster. That's 2015, it's 2025, so that puts it at 12 years minimum.
All right. But yeah, no, I absolutely love it. It is very tiring, and it's one of the best feelings in the world, going out there with getting everybody excited.
One of the funniest things is to look at a crowd of 1,000 people straight and just say, I am walking that way. And then you just walk that way, and everyone just parts like the Red Sea.
Yeah, that's amazing. Now, while you're wearing the suit, can you actually high-five somebody with it? Have you done that?
Yes.
Wow.
Yep.
The hands are so
I've actually got a lot of mobility. I've been, doing a few things, throughout the weekend, but Galactus isn't known for his dancing. But
that's true. That's true. You said 11 years.
Raul has been working with me for 11 or 12 years. I've been doing this for 30 years.
30 years?
31 technically.
Okay.
My wife was not very happy when I said I want to make my full-time career dressing up in rubber suits. But on the flip side, now 15 Guinness Book of World Records trophies, clients like Newegg, Hasbro, Power Rangers, Bandai making Gundams, Disney has hired us.
Wow.
Marvel has hired us. We've got a pretty impressive client list. Jake Paul hires me to build stuff.
Amazing, amazing. Thank you guys for taking a couple minutes. I know it's time for a break, so I really appreciate it. And thank you for making the show really awesome. Awesome. That was super cool to meet Tom and Raul from Extreme Productions and the amazing Galactus cosplay. I've seen that so many times on social media. It's nice to talk to the brains and the talent behind bringing that kind of a costume to a show like this. Good times. Hope you guys enjoyed that conversation. On the way in here, we actually saw Nickelodeon. We saw Patrick and SpongeBob. We're taking photos with people. I don't know if we're going to get a Patrick and SpongeBob photo, but
Dustin, I feel like you need one, man.
I need a Patrick and SpongeBob photo?
You are a Phantom Traveler. And we're gonna travel.
Oh, wow. Well, let's see if that makes sense. Now, the Nickelodeon booth, they've got The Last Airbender here, and we'll see a lot of folks standing in line to get a really cool photo op. That's fun. Oh wait, I see a sponge. They're sitting here now. They're in a winter zone though, and that seems to have more of a Avatar vibe than necessarily a.
They'll be back in 30 minutes.
Oh, okay.
For one more.
Everybody goes on break.
Some water.
I need it. It's nice that they have handlers. Aw, that's the story of your day. SpongeBob walks away, walking hand in hand with his handler. Now, this main area is a spot where basically all the cosplayers come out. So later on, when we want to get a view of some good cosplay, we'll come here. Now, I actually just spotted a really good one. Look, the witch is melting. Here's like a black cat.
Oh yeah, let's go. Woo! Awesome, thank you.
Love it.
Some classics. Let's go that way.
Let's go.
All right. You can see there's not a lot of seating, and hence folks making do with what they can. There are a decent number of outlets around here, so I think people are also trying to get a charge while they're at it.
All right, what?
Oh no, I was saying that people are sitting over here because there's a couple of chargers that are available. Meow.
Oh, look at the puppy.
Aww. He's working. No, this is the area where I did most of my cosplay footage from last year. Oh, wow. Check out this Ninja Turtle. Pretty good. Oh, you can see there's a Mario Kart crew. Group costumes are always fun. Nice, that's fun. This One Piece booth is crazy. Last year they also had a giant character right at the front gate, so that's pretty awesome. And you look around here, it's like a pretty good hang for folks. This is probably a great spot also for One Piece cosplayers to show up. All right. Okay, we found the Roosevelt's booth. Yeah, walking right by you. Pardon me, pardon me. All right, so the Roosevelt's booth has a lot of great stuff here. There are a bunch of shirts that are kind of unique. One of our viewers asked me to come in here and kind of take a look at some of these, so I'm giving you some up close stuff. Not normally what I do on this channel, but I'm doing it for Gary Marlis. Thank you for always supporting and checking out the channel here. This Daredevil shirt was from yesterday. That's pretty awesome. Here's a Beetlejuice shirt. Really fun. This one's kind of a rat slash pizza spooky kind of vibe here. And this one was also an exclusive yesterday, Gargoyles, which is from the old Disney cartoon. Good stuff. I really actually enjoyed this cartoon. Also had one from The Lost Boys. If you're a Gen Xer, you definitely would know these guys. Keep it going down here. You can see Mars Attacks. That shirt was pretty dope. And then they also have a few of the Marvel Zombies shirts here. You can see this one. And then if we go up top, they also have this coach jacket. It's kind of like a varsity jacket with a little thicker. A few other things that have already been released in retail. Look at this guy. Pretty fun. Now this is sort of a Vader. You can see Vader's helmet in here. It's like a Day of the Dead Vader. I like that one. We saw that one already. So this is a pretty good look around of like what they've got here. And then one of the other fun things that they have is also this section over here called the Outpost. And the Outpost is actually where they bring stuff from the archives and they put them up here for sale so people can actually buy them, pick them up. So you can get some really rare shirts here that are not available any other way. They've got them all sizes. They keep refreshing this from time to time. So it's a really good experience. So if you're into this kind of nerdy shirt, which I wear every day, check out the Roosevelts here, RSVLTS.com. Okay, now we're on the main concourse. Wow, look at these lovelies.
Thank you so much.
How cute. We are on our way to the Artist Alley, and that's where that's where a lot of autographs are going to be signed.
Sure.
Hey, see this? Where is Francis?
Yes.
You remember this? Francis. I thought Deadpool found him a long time ago. Yeah, that guy was wondering too. Where is Francis? Okay. Now, there's a lot of cosplayers hanging out here on the concourse. A lot of good photos.
Oh my goodness. So you can see the work.
All right. Oh. I love it. Actually, we want to go down a little further. Let's go a little further. No. The third spot down here is actually where the autographs are. So that Artist Alley is just cut down into part of the show floor where we were yesterday. So we're gonna go through here. And this is, there's a couple of things worth noting. We've got some escalators that take you up into about the middle part of where the show floor is. And then over this way, I don't know if you can see it at the end of the hall, that's where panels are. And you can follow those up to see some of the different panels that are available. We're gonna go down here on the left and see if we can see some famous people.
Can we know what time the Where Mighty Things panel is?
No. Is it today?
I thought it was today.
Where Mighty Things?
Yeah, the Where Mighty Things panel, right? Did you say you guys were panel?
No, I'm sorry, we do not have a panel. Oh, we'll have to actually we'll have to look into that. I think I lost the plot on that one.
Oh, next year though. Next year we're doing
Yeah.
things.
My friend John is still here with me. Say hi, John.
Hey everyone.
Yeah, he's still here with me.
I'll get her lead.
He doesn't have a mic for a reason. I'm just kidding. Oh, watch it there, Gambit.
When you said that.
Okay, so now these are, let's see if I can give you a good view here. All the way down to the end of this room And then back around to cross is where they have a lot of the autographs. So you can see it's a little bit of a walk to get down there. But last time we got some good shots of people here. Christopher Randolph. You see a lot of people in here. I mean, this is a big, big part of what Reed has done. They have a lot of voiceover actors here. They've got Troy Baker and Ashley Johnson over there. Yeah. Some of them, I think, do a lot better than just paying their rent.
Who's this line? I gotta know. Who is this line for?
The Critical Role folks are down here. Troy Baker's not in his spot right now. Did you find out? Oh, okay. You're home. So if you do actually pay for one of these autograph slots, there's a decent line to wait in, as you can see here. This probably could easily be an hour, hour and a half. Kind of crazy. But it goes all the way to the end.
Is that Keith Urban over there?
Not Keith Urban, that's Carl.
Sure?
Yes, I see. It's Carl Urban. No, that's his brother. Yeah, Martin Sheen is here today. Yeah. Yep. So here's a little info about how they actually organize these. So all these folks here are waiting for Carl Urban, and they have a little segregated area where you can actually go through back here down this little hallway, and they can take photos and do photo ops in the back there. And then you'll just sort of exit out one of these other directions here. No problem at all. And now here's a look at the entire hall all the way from the back. You can see there's a massive amount of folks here who are eager to actually get an autograph and maybe a couple minutes with one of their favorites. Okay, well, I guess I'm gonna go down here and get an autograph from one of my favorites. John,
hey, how's it going?
What are you doing here?
I got the autograph signing. What? I'm here. I got a table and everything. I'm here. Do you have a picture?
No, I don't even have a photo of you.
Well, then get out of here. Then you need to buy a picture.
Okay.
I got a lot of people here.
All right. Thanks. Thanks, anyways. Well, I just got sent away trying to get an autograph from my friend John. I don't really know what to make of that. That was crazy. All right, so just a little bit of a story. John goes down there, and I'm like, there's no way she's gonna say yes. And he basically talked her into letting us film that bit. So don't try this at home. She said, Happy New York Comic Con. Happy New York Comic Con to you guys. What a goofball. Let's go. All right, let's walk the other way through the autograph hall here and see who's hanging out on the other side. These lines are pretty freaking long over here. But I think I can see Simu Liu, who's amazing martial artist, and of course the star of Shang-Chi from the Marvel Cinematic Universe. I see Karen Gillan from Guardians over there. I see long lines of some folks and the autographs here.
Is that the Las Vegas edition?
No. You're impossible. You're impossible. Yeah, so it looks like people are getting their stuff signed. And then, of course, when you get things signed, it's great to have CGC right there to witness and authenticate your stuff in case, not in case you're going to resell it, but if you need an insurance claim or something happens, it's super cool to be able to actually get that. And then right over on the right-hand side is the CGC JSA witness signature and autograph authentications. I'm glad that those actually are here as opposed to having to get something back home without getting destroyed or damaged and then getting it graded or getting it actually authenticated. That's a mega bummer. So you can see the lines over there are also pretty considerable. You can see a lot of folks here with autographed stuff that they're holding on to. Okay. Oh, wow.
So, no, there is no.
So here's the basic certification, or witness certification is $20. And this means your stuff's legit. Oh, yeah.
I want to know if I'm going to the NBA Finals.
Oh, nice. Ooh. Now we're in the artist alley. Let's go through and see some artists. We got a lot of novelists, some folks who have written a bunch of different books. Wow. All right. This is where you can find like a new and become a new fan of a brand new comic before anybody else finds out about it. Look at Dan Mora's poster there with Dark Knight and Deadpool. Very cool. Tight quarters over here. But a lot of the current artists who are working for the big two, big three, all of them are here. And of course, you can reach Todd McFarlane. There are some of them, like Todd McFarlane, who have their own special signing setups. You gotta pay for those. And then, there's other folks who are just trying to get a career going. We're looking for something really cool. We discover ElfQuest. ElfQuest has been around for a long time. That's pretty cool. Wow, Dragata. It's a nice line here for some autographs here for Nick Dragata. People are real serious about their comics. And you can see it's a pretty good crowd of folks hanging out there. Well, I mean, it comes and goes in phases, right? It gets busy and then it gets slow again. Everybody goes through all of that.
It's like, because I didn't do so well that first time.
I also love the fact that you can get autograph. Oh, look at that, Karen Hallian, that R2D2 umbrella. How cool! We might be able to find Ian Glaubinger here.
I think Ian's got a booth upstairs.
Okay, well we'll check that out. Okay, we'll look up there. Nice. Yeah. I love walking through here, seeing something new. A lot of creativity in this place. Gets you kind of excited. There's just so much to see at these events, honestly. Some folks doing some autographs here. In a big line. Ryan Stegman. Okay, this is interesting. All Depeche Mode songs are about spanking. Interesting. I have to think about that. Strange Love, yes. Somebody, I don't know. Looks like I lost my buddy John. Oh, Timothy Zahn has a spot here. I know Timothy Zahn as the author of so many different Star Wars books. And there's the guy right there. Awesome. Oh, we're making our way through here. So many artists. And if you didn't know, you can actually get commissions from some of these folks on occasion. I've done that at New York, well, not at New York Comic Con, but I've done that at San Diego Comic Con, which is really amazing. A lot of fun. I want to go back here and see this onigiri bento thing. Ooh, I like that big watercolor piece back there. Yugen. Reminds me of Street Fighter. Fabian Nicieza also did a lot of Daredevil. All right. Oh, that's funny. I thought this was going to be a booth, but in reality, what it is actually is an onigiri and bento box. So this is actually a food place. Well, let's see what they're offering here.
Look what Dan's put at the outpost.
Oh, nice. Chicken karaage, bento, kombu, ume, salmon onigiri, tuna mayo onigiri, spicy tuna onigiri. Well, that's cool that they actually have this back here.
Yeah.
That's really dope. Al Ewing. Al Ewing was an Incredible Hulk artist as well. So there's a lot of folks. I guess you don't know how much I read comics.
No.
Yeah, I give a shout out to My Marvelous Year, which is the reading club that goes through Marvel Comics from the beginning to today. So really? I think we're up to the year 2007. That's how far I am, at least. And you read through the best Marvel Comics of a given year. So a lot of those names are a lot more familiar to me.
Really? That's cool, man. That's awesome.
Yeah. Look at that. Pinky in the Brain. There's just so much to look at. You've got to go through here on a slow crawl.
You do, yeah. There's a lot to see.
This bag's bigger on the inside. Holy cow, DMC is here. That's cool. He's been doing comics for a long time. Wow, that's so cool. This is Dustin Nguyen, Peter Nguyen's booth. That's really cool. All right, so I wonder if that was actually Dustin Nguyen, formerly of 21 Jump Street back in the Johnny Depp days. I think it is, but he's not there. Maybe we'll swing back by and say hello. Isle of Pooh. That's a great name for it. I love it. A lot of traffic through here. That means good things for all these artists. of course, while I've got you here, if you're enjoying the video, please like and subscribe to the Fandom Traveler. We visit all sorts of events like this, show you what's going on here if you can't make it, or you're just not able to travel, homesick, couldn't get a ticket, you name it, we're here for you. We try to fill in the blanks, show you the best stuff that we're seeing, and make sure that you're able to at least enjoy it from afar. So ask you to like and to subscribe here, and drop us a comment on what's the best thing that you've seen so far on the video. Also, you should actually add a comment if you want to see more of something. Just like our friend Gary Marlis. Gary dropped a comment and asked me to go through and look at the Roosevelt's booth earlier today. So I went through and you saw that deep dive. Not normally what we would cover on this channel, but we did it anyways because our viewer asked. So if you see something you want me to go back and check it out more, then by all means, just let us know. We will do our best. All right, so we just left Artist Alley and we can see there is a massive line here, and this is actually for an activation for Anne Rice's new Immortal series. So you can see the line goes down a couple of ways. This is easily a 2-hour line. So if you definitely want to get into these types of events, you want to make sure that you actually get here early. Later on tonight, after that, they're actually doing a Walking Dead panel here with Daryl Dixon, which is something they've been promoting for a while. All right. Nice Wolverine. Now downstairs here, we'll walk through just a little bit and show you a few things. They actually have a bunch of panels that are down here as well. You can see panels all the way in both directions. We'll go this way for now.
Yeah, somebody else designed it.
That's so cool. I don't have my purse, but I actually briefly.
This area seems like it still has a lot of activity. Oh, this is where everybody can sit down. They've got a concession over there. They got Nuts for Nuts, which you can buy on the street here in New York. It's a lot quieter down here. It looks like there's also a bit of a food court. I'm looking for the $30 fries. Yeah. So this is good because upstairs people were just sitting and lounging everywhere, but here there's a little bit more seating. Now if you glance around though, you can see people are everywhere. Last time I came down here, I didn't even see this area. So this is kind of new to me.
Yeah, they just built this.
Oh, well, all right. I did not know that.
I'm just messing.
Okay. Now, if you guys saw any, oh, you know what? I don't know if I posted this, but I stood in line for an hour and a half to get one of these cans at San Diego Comic-Con. I can't remember if I actually posted the video for it. That's definitely a Times Square Cookie Monster. Tell me I'm wrong. I think that's an artistic choice to be a Times Square Cookie Monster. And it looks like Bert's there as well. Let's go over here. Maybe they moved it from last year. So Cosplay Central was upstairs. And now we can come in here and explore. Yeah, all of this was upstairs last time. Wow. So we got a lot of folks kind of just chilling. Some nice. Wow, pretty amazing. Excuse me. Helmet. Wow. This is some of the award-winning cosplays that have been here in previous years.
It was literally like this medieval time. You walk into that room.
No, dude. Monster Hunter, Castlevania, Rings of Power, Galadriel. Ah, we don't. Very cool. Now I remember one of the things that was down last year was cosplay repair. Oh, here we are right there. Got a lot of legit and some repair activities going on here. How cool. something happens, you need help, you can definitely get something fixed here, which is cool. It's better than being stuck for a whole weekend where your costume you spent a lot of time and effort on can't actually work. And then over here it looks like they got a little bit of a cosplay crafting and mask creation. Looks like they got some materials over there for you to check out. That's really cool. Hey, start your Mahjong journey. Let's go that way. Looks like they got a couple of nice photo ops over there. You see a lot of people are playing games in here. I see some arcade games. Okay. Please no stopping mid-aisle for cosplay photos. That's pretty cool. Got some food around the way. You can see there's a lot of people in here playing games. You've never been down here before, have you?
No, sir.
Yeah.
They just built it.
They just built it. 501st has a spot down here. Nice. Cool. Got some classic games here. Star Wars trilogy. Did you play a lot of coin-op arcade games as a kid, John? Oh. Monopoly Man playing Tetris. That's pretty good. Also have some pinball. Very cool. Now back here, they've got an entire, learn how to play Mahjong. Do you know how to play Mahjong?
I do not know.
It's actually pretty good. Just never play it for money, because anybody who wants to play it for money is probably going to be really, really good at it. Something's on her back.
Sorry?
Something's on her back.
Oh, should we let her know?
No. It'll take care of itself. How fun. You can see the sun is starting to go down. It's getting on in the later part of the day. And this is kind of the hang where we were up top there. We saw people were hanging around down here. A lot of photographers just have their setups for people to kind of walk through and, snap a pic of their cosplay. So this looks like it'll be a great place for cosplayers to hang out. You can also go outside. I can see there's a couple of food trucks outside as well.
Yeah, and also the Pokemon, there's a lot of them here today too.
And echoing my comments about the fact that there's not a lot of seating here. You see a lot of people sitting up here. Oh my gosh, what an incredible day two, everybody. I hope you all enjoyed the video. I'm seeing all of your comments coming in, so for our day 3 video, I will do my best to cover off on all of the things that you guys are asking for. But I hope you're enjoying the videos here. We're having a good time being here. And of course, if you are actually at New York Comic Con, come up and say hello. I'd love to meet with you. And man, it's just been a crazy day. Can you believe that we actually interviewed the guy who created and who performs that crazy Galactus cosplay? That was outstanding. What a day. What a way to start the day. That was exactly how we started off here. Anyways, we'll be back tomorrow. This is the Phantom Traveler signing off. We'll see you in the next adventure. Bye-bye. Hey, what's up, fellow adventurers? It's Dustin the Phantom Traveler, and I am outside the Javits Center here on the final day of New York Comic Con. And man, we are in for a big last day. it is compounded by the fact that there is a nor'easter coming through the city today. Nor'easter, I believe, is not named storm, but it has the effects of basically a Category 1 hurricane. So I'm actually hypothesizing there's not going to be a lot of people in the show. Well, we're going to go in and find out and take a look and see if we can find what's left. Thank you guys again for all of your great comments. Lots of positive feedback on the interview that we did with the Galactus cosplay team. That was a lot of fun, but now we're going to go see if we can find any last little shreds and bits of fun here at the show. Now, I was saying outside that I thought it might be a little less crowded, but that is not what we're seeing here, at least not right up front. Looks like there's some really killer cosplay going on here right from the crack. We got a little dance circle going on over here. Nice.
TMNT time traveler.
Oh, wow. I heard somebody yell that that dancing guy is a time traveler. He came all the way back to 2025 so he could dance at New York Comic Con for us. That's very considerate. If you didn't see any of the other videos, the One Piece booth is huge here. I guess I was wrong, friends. It does not look slow at all. The reason why I hypothesized that was this. At about noon, it's expected to pour down rain. So I don't know if everybody's here to get their 10 minutes and get out before the storm comes, or if everybody's just here to ride it all out. Either way, my flight doesn't leave until tomorrow, and so as a result, I'll be here the whole way, no matter what. And one of the booths that I wanted to take a look at today was actually the tops. They have a Disney Mint activity here where they've got a box of these Disney Mints. They've also got some pins here. These are actually exclusive pins. There's a Mufasa, Cinderella, and Winnie the Pooh pin. And then there's a limited number of 50 of these Sorcerer's Apprentice Mickey pins. These look really cool. There were folks lining up for them. I would not be surprised if they're all gone by now. This is what the Disney Mint box looks like. It's pretty high quality. I actually have not been collecting cards for a long time, but when I did, they definitely did not have the care and attention that I see today. Another awesome booth that I've seen many times this year is the Hallmark booth, which Hallmark has always had a really strong holiday ornament game, but it looks like they've been expanding. So you can see here, they've got some DC heroes here, some Marvel heroes. Yeah, nice. Some of these are kind of cute. Xbox. These are the event exclusives here. They've got a Cabbage Man from Avatar. They've got a Superman with Crypto pin. They've got a Nether Portal from Minecraft. And then they've got, of course, this cool 75th anniversary kind of pixelated Snoopy. Those are really nice. Look like there's a couple more on around the corner here. Oh, okay, now that's neat. So they've got a Jawa figure that looks like it's on the original Kenner card back. So it's one you would have bought back in the 70s there. That's pretty neat. Here's Darth Nihilus from KOTOR. They've got a little PXL8, which is Pixelate Darth Vader pin that's similar to the Snoopy one we saw previously. Here's Trinity from the Matrix. That's one of the great famous poses from the opening segment of the first Matrix movie. And then here's the NCC 1701G Enterprise from Picard, which is a pretty nice looking ship, to be honest. And if you keep it going, they've got the Amity Island from Jaws, including the painted shark fin that they added on there. A lot of cool pop culture moments that are captured here. And you could put them on a tree and decorate them during holiday time, or you could just keep them, put them on a desk, cut the tag, and just look at them, which would also be nice. For those of you who are new to the channel, while I was at San Diego Comic-Con, I actually roomed up with a guy who has the Guinness World Record for Futurama collections. Now, of all things that your mother would be proud of you for, being the #1 collector of things Futurama is probably not on most people's bingo cards, but this guy indeed was that guy, and he was cool. And he talked about how hard it was and how challenging it was to find every piece of merchandise that basically comes out. Fortunately, he has become a little bit friends with the showrunners, and so he gets looped in, but he's still got to find the stuff, he's still got to buy it, and of course it's also got to be in collectible condition. So it gets to be a little bit of a crazy thing. Now, this is Penguin Random House. One of my favorite audio lines is Penguin Random House Audio presents. I'm a big Audible listener, and so this is their booth. They've got tons of promo on lots of different books. They've got lots of books on sale here. They've got signings from different authors that are going on here. You can see there's a lot of folks in line here to get their books signed. Very, very fun. And you know, I am a book reader. I do travel a lot, so I tend to take my books in an audio format, but it's great when you can sit down with a book and just read. And boy, is this one a crowded booth, so I think I'm gonna make my way back around. Let's make our way through the Alex Ross booth here. Alex Ross is an incredible artist, and he offers framed prints of his materials here. Some of these you're likely to recognize from comics. These are amazing. That one I love. You can see the Hulk reflecting in his blades. This reminds me that we need to go check out the DC booth when we get a second, because it's all the way at the far back of the show. Oh yeah, look at this page. Iron Man and Namor. That's pretty killer. Coloring is beautiful. There's Daredevil and Elektra. That's super good. This Moon Knight, holy cow, that looks amazing. Oh, I love this Doom. Yeah, you can just walk through here and see lots of amazing stuff. This is not, but it kind of reminds me of the cover of The Killing Joke. Just been an old classic Batman story. Pretty cool. All right, now I look over here and I see that Scholastic is also here. Let's go see what they've got. It's the Babysitters Club celebrating 40 years. 40 years of successfully sitting the baby. Let's go see what they've got over here. They've got a little photo op here that's kind of cool. Yep, they know their demographic. And it looks like there is a line here perhaps for an autograph. I'm trying to see what the hubbub is about here. Sometimes it's hard to figure out because you've got lines, conflicting lines.
Bookmark, that's awesome.
Oh.
The bookmark's pretty sick. The Last Resort is great. There's a cool AR element where you can scan it and talk to ghosts and glow in the dark sticker.
Okay, looks like everybody's kind of walking through. They're getting a Goosebumps bag for merch. A lot of bookstores here. That's a nice moment with Spidey.
Thank you.
We've got tour books here, so they've got a pretty healthy number of publishers. I also like the fact that they've got them all kind of grouped up together. I hope that actually holds with some of the other niches that we're looking at here as well. Now here's Kinokuniya. Kinokuniya is a Japanese bookstore. They sell more than just books, but they sell all kinds of cool stuff, including lots of tchotchkes and knickknacks. This is pretty cool. Brian Lee O'Malley, the Scott Pilgrim print. Ugh, I guess I need some water. Scott Pilgrim print collection 2004 to 2024. That's a really pretty box. Kinokuniya price $29.99. It's book.con. That's cool. Where storytelling and pop culture collide. What could they be doing? On Sunday, 10 a.m., Trisha Levenseller. Well, okay. So Trisha Levenseller is here signing. Looks like everybody showed up for that. Maybe we can get a nice photo of these kind people here. I love the way that their booth is designed. It looks like a bookstore or a private library. You've got a little you've got a little ladder over there. The ladder is obviously just for design purposes only, but they've got lots of flowers here, and they definitely know their audience really well here. Very cool. Nice that they have the signings available for folks. So I like that. If you're really into one specific thing, you come to the show and all of the folks are in a fairly common area, then that seems to be very convenient. Simon & Schuster also here. We're talking a lot about books. I did not expect to spend this much time talking about like traditional books publishing, but here we are. Now, of course, all of the cons always have these giant guys with lots of loot boxes. I have thought a lot about the loot boxes, and what I've thought about the loot boxes is that somebody buys the leftover stuff and then just basically puts it together. I wonder if they actually get stuff manufactured. If you're a loot box enthusiast or know anything about them, please do let me know. Now, one of our viewers from a couple of days ago asked me to go in and look at the walls of comics from traditional retailers and comic book guys, and I can see a lot of interesting stuff here. They're also selling a lot of discounted stuff coming out of long boxes. All of them are bagged and on backs, which is great, and you can see the prices for them. I did not bring my list with me. I should always have it with me. In fact, I should digitize it for just moments like this. But you can see this booth goes down quite a distance here, and we see a lot of people picking up loose back issues and things along those lines. Now, the ask was to try to come in and see what they had on offer. So I'm looking here and seeing some fairly old comics. I see the Secret Wars, which is the first, let's see how well I can do this. First appearance of Spider-Man in a black costume right there. Kind of come over here, there's a wall of Fantastic Four. A lot of Kirby stuff in there. When you go down the list there, you see Tales of Suspense. Some really good rated, especially those really golden age comics. It's hard to find them in high graded, just because they're so old, and B, a lot of them were just kept sometimes on backs that had chemicals in them. Even if they were kept flat and pristine, they can pick up chemicals. You see the Silver Surfer. We'll go one more side. You take time to comment on one of my videos, and I take that seriously, so I do my best to give you a good look at what it is that you ask for. It's Master of Kung Fu. These are all Thor. You can see some Superman here. Wow, there's a really old Superman down there. It's a 1.5 grading, but it's got still a Superman. You come back to the next booth over, and now you've actually got original comic pages. Now, this is very quickly becoming a huge hobby for folks. Original pages that were taken to print, they were colored, and then they were mass pre-produced into the books that we know and love. And so finding some of these is pretty incredible. Let's take a look. You can see the comic art book. This is you can see this is I'll zoom back out here. pages from the Savage Hulk. These are amazing. You see what the prices are here. There's just a lot of pages here. Wow, look at that. Very nice. I have not seen one. But you can see, look how many pages, how many books of all pages that there are all the way down here. I could spend all day just looking at these, and then my wallet would wince in pain. I see one more booth just like this across the way. I'm noticing this pattern. I guess I didn't see or notice last year or this year, where they're just kind of grouping like booths together. I can see how that can be good, but I could also see how it could be frustrating for people as well. Oh wow! So now these guys have original Charles Schulz, Charlie Brown comics up top there. Not everybody has actually seen an original Schulz. I recognize these, one because I live near Santa Rosa where the Charles Schulz Museum is, and the originals are actually this big. And there's a price on this one of $70K. I would love to own one of these. You can see the registration marks on the outlines. You can see, these are beautiful. That one actually has 4 characters. That's actually pretty rare, just off the top of my mind. Wish I had a spare 90K just laying around. I've only seen those in the actual Schulz Museum, never seen them for sale outside of one eBay auction. One time on eBay I saw some, and it was $120,000. Part of the reason of the pricing was associated with the content. What year was it made? Which characters are in there? Just like any other comic, what happens inside the comic is actually really important. Is it the first appearance of one of the Peanuts, which certainly happens? Is it the first time that Snoopy was drawn a different way? You know, if you're a fan of the Peanuts, you know that Snoopy has gone through many evolutions to get to where he is today. I wasn't here for it, but Post Malone was here yesterday, and he was here in support of his IP Big Rig, which is basically here it is. Here is the Big Rig, literally, and it sounds like he's trying to branch out and expand his career, and good for him to do so. And they actually have a merch version here, Holy Weapon, Post Malone's Big Rig, and including the comic materials that support that. And they also have this other booth here as well. Now I just saw the last day discount there. Those Post Malone trucks are $30. Last day you can buy for 10. That's one reason to come on the last day, because they don't want to take it home. So if you can be fair and reasonable, you can probably get yourself a really good deal. Hi, I'm coming to say hi.
Hi.
Just hi?
Yeah, I should also come say hi and hang out.
Oh, and hang out.
Yeah, and hang out.
Do you want to show me the DC app?
Oh, yeah. This is the DC app. So we have our library for Ultra members. Over 34,000 comics.
Okay.
They become available for our Ultra members 30 days after it's physical published.
Okay.
And then we also have another tier where it becomes available 6 months afterward. We also have manga, which you can also read from right to left, to the opposite way, and then a vertical comic book reader.
Very cool.
But feel free to poke around the app.
All right.
And get a feel of what things are like.
Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. If you have questions, let us know. We've got bundle package that's happening this weekend. No questions about that. Here for hi.
Very cool. Okay, so this is very similar to the Marvel app. I guess we'll give equal air. More comics. It says, she said 34,000 comics on here. And if you, they've got all of the different artists here. So if I want to see what Scott Snyder has written, it gives me a full list of all that, including all of these Batmans from back in 2011. And then we basically get to kind of move through I guess these are all the variants that they had. Let's see, you double tap, it brings you to the individual panel, and as you swipe, you'll go right through. And I love that. See that animation that it kind of takes you through? It does that letterboxing and then zooms you out and lets you view the whole page. I really like that. And one of the things that's always been challenging for me reading comics is when you turn the page over and there's something huge and expository happening, you can't pretend like you didn't see it. But then you have to go through and read. And that, but you're like wondering, like, how do I get to the thing that tells me what's going on behind the actual big panel that I looked at? So, you know, you view these in individual panels, but you also view the entire page as a piece of artwork. We just came from those booths and saw that. Now they've got some bundles here that they're doing as well. This is a really cool foil cover of this Batman. You can see there's actually a cool pin that comes along with that. Very neat. Something really important to do, hand sanitize. Okay, always clean your hands after you touch something like an iPad or shake hands with somebody at a con. These are definitely vectors for contamination. That is your Health Minute, brought to you by the Fandom Traveler. Speaking of which, while I've got you here, please like and subscribe to the Fandom Traveler. This is a channel where I visit all sorts of locations from filming of TVs and movies and show you around, or take you to big events like Comic-Con, D23, Star Wars Celebration, and others. So if that's interesting to you, please throw us a subscribe. We just hit 500 subs this weekend on the back of the views and the great support from folks who saw our Comic-Con videos. So thank you so much for everyone. Now, wow, this is a Lego Batmobile. Let's get a good look at this guy. Usually these come with some kind of brick count or something along those lines to tell us. Here's also the Batman logo, and they've got a couple of smaller kits over here for different versions of the Batmobile. This Batmobile cannot be, can't sit in this Batmobile. You kind of come around. That took a long time. And somebody asked for minifigs. Well, here's a Batman Legacy of the Dark Knight minifig. Super cool. Yeah, so now if I step back, I can get like a kind of a three-quarter view of this. Man, my problem is always that I would never have enough black Legos to make this work. I'd have some rando yellows or reds in there, but of course, obviously Lego has all the black Legos that they need, so good for them. Nice. Got some food court stuff back here. They've actually got the game song play here from Legacy of the Dark Knight, which is the new Lego game. You can see everyone here is playing on PS5. Looks like everybody's having a good time. The Lego franchise is super fun. Oh, I know what the line is for. The line is for buying of these shirts. One more photo op here at the Action Comics booth. This is actually a carryover from San Diego, where they've got the classic pose of Superman in the very first episode, where you're saving the... Very cool. It's always nice when they say one more. All right. So nice. Backside here doesn't have a whole lot going on, but there is a bunch of food. There's a bank of ATMs like I've never seen over there. And there's a lot of cool food back here. Mabao over here. There's banh mi. Ramen Saja, K-ramen your way. Wow, so you can get plant-based ramen. Now these are all instant. I gotta check this out. Not because I want ramen right this second, but because they're talking about, they got vegan ramen. They have plant-based noodle soup with deep, savory vegetable umami, pick flavor without any animal ingredients. That's pretty cool. So the set, oh, this is kind of like a booth. Hello. So I have a spicy bulldog. That's the brand here. We've got a little bowl here. Okay, so he's
What? No? Okay. So you have everything in there? Perfect. You're going to put it right into here. Alright, and then do you see the M1 button in the bottom row? And then do you also see the little chef guy right on top? Yeah. So what you're going to do is you're going to click M1 and then the chef right after each other. Yep. Perfect. And then you're going to see the water start to drop down, and then after the water's dropped down, you're going to think nothing's happening, but that's because the bottom is going to start conducting the heat into making the water boil, alright? This is the countdown to see how much time is left on your noodles. And basically when the noodles start to look like they're getting a little softer, you can take your fork or your chopsticks and kind of like fluff it around a little, make sure the soup base is incorporated into the water, making sure the noodles are cooking evenly and that kind of stuff, alright? We're going to come by with other toppings once it like starts to boil just a little longer. But for now, you can just hang out. The garbage can is right behind you.
Wow. So it drips water in, and then there's an induction oven that, or sorry, an induction stove underneath that cooks the ramen right in front of you through a paper bowl. Okay, that's really cool. I've never seen that before. And then up here is a timer that tells you how long you've got until your ramen's ready. So in 3 minutes, 20 seconds, this ramen is going to be totally cooked and ready to eat. How cool is that? And here are a lot of people enjoying their ramen. Okay, I've been missing out. I could have been eating this all day. Not that you want to eat instant ramen all day, but this is clearly the place where you hang out and eat K-ramen. How awesome. Thanks to that young man for letting me spy over his shoulder and record his cooking a ramen. You handed out the Daily Planet? All right, yeah, thank you so much. What do we got here? What's the headline? DC superheroes clash in a battle for the ages.
Yeah.
That's cool. Thank you so much.
No problem.
So it's set up just like a newsstand. You can see he's having a good time. You've got some comics from history of DC way back in the background there, and of course they're giving away a lot of these. That's very cool. So here's a shot of John Cena. This is a costume designed by Michael Crow, and I've never actually seen this up close, all the way down to the boots. Pretty cool. Oh, I'm sorry. Yes. Thank you. I had to get scanned here. The gloves are awesome. They don't say that this was screen worn, but I don't know why it wouldn't be. And maybe it could be one of the backups. Got his insane pistol here, of course. Awesome. Now every one of those pieces is like custom made to fit John Cena. That show is really fun. I'm shocked at how much I'm enjoying it. Oh, here we go. Got photo ops with all these cool characters. It'd be a lot of fun to literally dress like an anime character every single day. Some people do. I'm not that person, but it doesn't mean I haven't thought about it. All right, this is not safe for television. Check out these cute calico critters. There's a little window set up here where we can see how they're set up, little cutesy collectible toys. Well, that's cute. Yeah, calico critters. All right, now here is the Funko booth. And Funko is pretty heavy, always heavy traffic, but today we're doing okay. We got the mayor of NYC right here in Funko, and he's of course on his balloon. But we don't have to stand in line to look at the exclusives. We can actually just walk over here, and usually we can see them through these windows. And that includes, I'm not a Funko expert, so you need to cut me some slack if I misspeak on any of these, but you say limited edition Batman, Joker, and Batgirl. Those are kind of cool. See if we can get a good look at those. There's a few other here. There's Batman Beyond. I was never a huge Batman Beyond fan, but I like that they at least tried something new. The Joker. Nimrod, the Ultimate Sentinel. Havoc, that's pretty dope. And then there's a New York edition of Funkoville. Those don't seem to. Oh yeah, those are exclusives as well. So a pretty good lineup here. Now this is the V Friends booth. This is Gary Vaynerchuk's IP. Pretty fun, pretty cool. I got a comic book from them the other day, just randomly. Just very nice of them to give those away. I also got a collectible card game from them. Now, this is Wild Bill's Craft Beverages. And these guys are at every big show. And they basically sell you a mug, and you buy the mug, and you can get free refills the whole time. And now these are not Coke and Pepsi, but you can see that they're flavors that they made. Black cherry, vanilla cream, root beer, blue raspberry, strawberry cream, and you can see folks just, you know, filling up their cups. They have a range of different cup types. So you can buy one of these big tankards, or you can get one with a lid on it.
Insulated so they do hot or cold, kind of like a Yeti.
And the metal ones are insulated to keep your drink cold. That's very cool. And then you just go to town, fill it up. You get to try all their flavors, and they actually sell them in stores. So if you like those flavors, you could actually find them because they have distribution. That's pretty fun. I'm very happy about that. That's a great way to get people excited about your product too. Just take it out, and they sell online, or I guess they do have some. And they don't offer cola. They're black cherry, orange cream, vanilla cream, and root beer. So it looks like they're testing out a strawberry flavor over here that they might be premiering or just trying out at shows until they get a little bit more. And look at this. They want franchisees. If you want to join the legend, sling the soda. You could get a truck, set it up like this, and just basically drive it in. Now I got to go back and see. This doesn't look like a truck. No, it's not a truck, but if we peek behind what they got going on here, they've got boxes of syrup, they mix them, they've got coolers here to keep it refrigerated. So, but the whole rig right there is pretty cool. That would be a lot of fun to take on the road and on shows, and just basically keep people refreshed and hydrated. That's something that people forget to do when they come to shows like this. They don't drink enough water.
We're dragging you along.
People don't seem to know what to do. Here's the official store from New York Comic Con for 2025. This is huge. This is bigger than San Diego's store, to be honest. San Diego's store is pretty big, but it's not this big. And the Fan Expo events, usually they just have you come pick stuff up at a table or at a desk. So they definitely did it up big here. So they have a lot of t-shirts here. A mystery window they've got, that's interesting. Purchase your token here and bring it to the mystery window. You never know what you're gonna get. A lot of Halloween, jack-o'-lantern themed stuff here. Now it looks like they're also making on-site designs so you can customize your shirt exactly the way you want. I saw this, I don't want to say pioneer, but the first time I saw this was actually in Tokyo at Star Wars Comic-Con. So it's the first thing you do is you pick a design. Do you want the lightning on the Empire State Building, the video game arcade? Do you want the Frankenstein with the Empire State Building in the back? Or do you want the cyborg? Then you pick a shirt color and you pick a size. And they take your order and they basically put it on one of these printers, and they make your shirt right here. And you see the guys making one right now. Now let's see if I can get a better shot of that. They have these already loaded with a sample that they can easily change out. And now they let the shirts dry, and then you can see there's a little stack of shirts over here waiting for people to come pick them up. And you can see they actually look pretty cool. Looks good. Enemy Inc. Yeah. Yeah, I'll show it to you in a sec. When you have a second, I'll show you. All right, so I think now we're gonna go down and see what we can find in terms of good old cosplay. Hope we're not exiting out here. It doesn't look like it. We are at the far end of the show. That's pretty cool. I still see sun. Now we're supposed to get this terrible storm here, but I haven't really seen anything yet. Let's hope it stays that way. Jasmine from Aladdin. That's cute. You know, I've never been down to this part of the Javits Center, which is kind of fun. It's always fun to like explore and find new spots. There's a lovely princess saying hello to a nice younger princess. That's very cute.
Very nice. Oh, that makes sense. Sorry.
When you come down this way, there's just always so many different cosplayers. Now, I've been thinking about coming up with a cosplay for next year and wearing that actually at San Diego Comic-Con. So what do you think I should dress up as? Give me some ideas. I'm open for just about anything, but I'm not really good at coming with ideas. I am lucky, however, that I have some friends that are good at costuming, so I could definitely get some help on that front. But what should I be? Should I be Thor? Should I be a dog like Scooby-Doo? I don't know. Tell me what I should be, chat. Wow. Now, isn't this special?
Where are we going? Where are we?
Wow.
It's that way, right?
Yes, that way.
Amazing.
That air feels so good.
It's hot up.
I might have to step outside for just a second.
All right. This guy's flash is really good.
There was also...
Wow, great costume.
Yeah, I don't know.
The hallway we were looking at just a little bit earlier, you can still see, despite the purported hurricane-like conditions here, people are still out and having a great time here at Comic-Con. That's what it looks like outside. No rain at all. Okay, so we're up here and we can sort of see out. I just wanted to take a second to notice that on the top of this building, they actually have grass and solar. Like, this is just a really, really modern facility. And look out there, you can see the mighty Hudson. Now this is really cool. They have all all of these different Daredevil masks here. And this is all for the Daredevil Born Again. There's the sign for Matt Murdock and Foggy Nelson's attorneys at law. That's pretty cool. His glasses. Oh yeah, that's nice. There's also a Wonder Man crew badge and a script. And they've got a few other artifacts down here as well that are pretty amazing. This looks like a VHS tape. I don't know if I'm pretty sure they made that for just for a show. Because I don't ever remember seeing a Wonder Man lunchbox like that. But you know what? I might be wrong. So Jessica Jones is name checked here. There's lots of cool things around here. Look at that full-size view of this Venom 250 with Null. Oh. And of course, there's also a big push here for the Marvel Unlimited app, which I have been a sub of for a long time, and they've got like this huge display here, and I think it's actually touchable. This is cool. So this is just like the phone experience or the tablet experience. So you pick your issue, and then it takes you right in, and you can see it. Let's see if I can actually do one of the things that I want to do. All right, so we're gonna view the issue details. We're gonna try to view the issue details. All right, so here's actually my favorite thing about Marvel Unlimited. You can actually go through and see all of the creatives that were involved. And let's say you don't know a lot about Jack Kirby, you wanna find out more about Jack Kirby. It'll bring back a list of all of the comics that Jack Kirby participated in. Of course, these are very early Fantastic Fours from back in the day. This is one of my favorite things. If you find a cover, you find a writer that you really like, you actually can go through and actually see all of the stuff that they contributed to. You can see he goes across the Avengers, into the Hulk, into the Amazing Spider-Man, and that's just super, super cool. I'm a big fan of the Marvel Unlimited app. I wish that they had a lot more comics. They do have 30,000 comics here, but they've got a lot. I can tell you I have not read them all. So really fun stop off here at the Marvel booth. Oh, wow. Looking good. That's got to be fun to walk around. All right, now right next to the Marvel booth is the Heroes and Villains, and they've got a very New York feel to their booth here. They're calling it your friendly neighborhood bodega. I think a lot of people are probably familiar with the bodega. But before we go over and check that out, it looks like there's more opportunities for photo ops over here in the booth. So let's take a look and see what they got going on. It looks like there's a presentation screen here. We've got a few different folks that are around here in cosplay that we might want to get a look at.
Oh, thank you.
Spider-Punk. Super cool. Check that out. Nice. Real guitar also. They've got clotheslines here. The whole idea of this motif is that you're actually on the rooftop. So you can see like inside these different windows, excuse me, you can see a shot of Jeff down here looking down into them. Not all of them are transparent, but there's a lot of people taking advantage of the space to actually catch a really good photo op right here in the booth. I want to go peek into the other window that's right here as well. What do we see down in here? Oh, yeah, we got She-Hulk and Captain Marvel over here. Looks like Captain America, maybe they're all kind of eating. It's kind of cool. You're looking down into the window. Really nice setup. Got a clothesline up here where they've got some interesting stuff here. Now, what's funny about that is I'm I'm pretty sure these are all heroes and villains gets, and we can check that. Pardon me. We can check that out pretty easily. Yeah, so I'm positive about this one for sure. Well, we'll go over the heroes and villains booth and take a look and see. But again, I feel like I guess I didn't explore the entirety of the space here, so we've got to come check it out. But there's a water tower over there. That's cool too. I missed that coming in through that way. Some folks standing in line here, and the reason why they are is because of this killer Marvel Zombies photo op. Also here on the roof, you can see they've got a telephone pole or power pole up here, and then you can see, as fans, you can basically just jump it and get a really cool photo. They also are giving or letting you have access to these Captain America zombie masks, so you have something, which we just saw this fellow. Really cool. Barrel, rubble. I don't even know if this is real. I don't want to find out the hard way. But they did a really cool design here to make it really feel like it's a rooftop.
I moved.
So very cool. All right. Now, it looks like the Heroes and Villain booth is deep and stacked. They've been giving away lots of things for folks who get in there early. So hard to tell if this is a line for Heroes and Villains. But it looks like there might be, oh no, this is probably not a line. It looks like a line though. Okay. All right, so the way that this booth is actually working is it's an open air setup. You walk up, you tell them what you want, and then they basically give it back to you, which means it's a little bit trickier to get a closer look at some of the stuff that they're selling. But I really love that Doom hoodie, or at least that's a front zip hoodie. We've got a lot of Punisher stuff here. Very cool, and of course, everybody's banging on the Daredevil beat. So you've got Fogwell's gym. We'll walk around the corner here. Let's see, we're at the corner of Heroes and Villains Street. This is just very, very New York. I actually appreciate this quite a bit. Okay, so that looks like just like a loading dock. I think they got an idea of what was going to happen over at the Marvel booth, and they ended up trying to look like they're an extended part of it, or maybe they are. I kind of doubt that. Oh, check this out. Enchantress and Loki cosplay here. Pretty amazing. Let's walk around the other side here. They also have a 15% discount. So for those of you who are not here, if you use HVNYCC25 at checkout, you'll get an extra 15% off. So that's for folks who come and see but they can't buy, or folks like you who are at home watching this video. And while I have you here, let me invite you guys to like and subscribe to the channel. I really appreciate all of the positive feedback that you guys have been sharing. It's been helpful. I've got a list of things to try to track down for folks today. I'm gonna look for some minifigs. There's a bunch of other things that people have asked for. So if there's something that you think you'd like to see me capture on the last day of the show, which is tomorrow, Sunday, drop a comment on this video. I will see it. I will probably respond to it, and I will do my best to try to find what it is you were looking for. One of the two things that I remember that we got asked for were minifigs. There was a huge minifig booth on the far end, so we'll go check that out. Someone asked if we could find some comics that were on display, and you know, I will find some, but I have not seen a lot of like Silver, Golden Age, or just sort of classic comics. I'm positive someone here is selling some, so we'll see if we can find them. Ooh, look at this.
Brilliant.
I concur. Brilliant.
Oh my god.
course, the obligatory Tower of t-shirts. These guys are everywhere. La Boo Boo. Okay, so this is IZE. I'm not familiar, but maybe it's pronounced Ize. Publisher of your favorite Korean comics and web novels in print. So they've actually got really heavy manga kind of information, and it looks like they've got a lot of manga books here that are for sale. It's been a while since I actually read much in the way of manga, but I'm glad that that hobby is still alive and thriving. I was actually really thrilled when they started showing up in the local libraries and people could check them out, because some of them are old, some of them are out of print, and you know, it's nice to be able to read and check those things out.
Oh my God, it's Michael Bay!
With the shoulder. I can do that. Alright, we gotta make one going this way. We gotta make one going that way.
Now, it's very interesting to me to see how many of the big retailers have spaces here. Check this out. This huge booth is like a Walmart focused booth where they're actually selling like collectible stuff. So one of the things that they're allowing you to buy here, this signed She-Hulk. They're like all of these Funkos, and they're basically willing to deliver them to you. So they're trying to let you get an idea of what you can pick up. This is actually something that's winnable, I believe. You can scan it. No, correction. This is purchasable. They've also got some Labubus down there as well. And they drew a lot of people into their booth by having Stan Sakai doing a signing here earlier, who is the creator of Usagi Yojimbo, who is at least a distant relative to the TMNT crew. And they're also doing some live streaming here. It looks like they're doing pack breaks on Magic cards over here. This is Walmart Live. Wow.
I was going to tell you
see they've got
of Everhart, which is on the night of our
literally on the show floor. They've got some sweet production going on.
Is not officially
Very
out yet.
cool.
It's the week before everybody gets together and you go. My friend's working with me.
All right, now I am going to go out and go into the special creators, professionals, blah, blah, blah section. There's a badge restricted area that you can only get to if you've got the appropriate badge, and I guess I do have that badge, so I'm going to go check it out. But before I do, I can't say no to Godzilla anything, and so look at this cool little diorama of Godzilla. Got the roller coaster here. Look at this, you got the beach side. Oh man, look at that, that's super fun. And here's a Godzilla 2023 here. It's awesome.
Oh, we did? Oh, I didn't see it. It's golden.com.
Here's another golden Godzilla here. And they've got this, what looks like, it's kind of like set up like a theme park. They've got King Ghidorah darts over there, a Ferris wheel. There's some more exclusives that they have available here at the show. This is really neat. There's always a new fresh take on stuff that's going on with Godzilla. Let's see if we can get a good look at these. Bandai Namco newsstand. How cool. Okay, so let's take a up close here. So these are some of the toys that they actually have for sale here. Different eras, and of course it's cool because you know here you've got the 1954 Godzilla, 89, 2016, and he changes just a little bit when you see all three of them side by side, but in a good way. Here's a 95 special anniversary edition, 70th anniversary edition. Here's from the 2004. Godzilla is always with us. I love it. Now, Mecha Godzilla. Japanese pronunciation would be Mika. I grew up as Mecha, but I was corrected earlier today.
I feel better now.
Super cool. And then you got some of these cute guys down here. I love these pixelated, I guess we can't really refer to them as Legos, but they look kind of like Legos. Nono Block. Nono Block is actually a pretty popular setting, but they, at first glance, we couldn't fault you if you confused those with Legos. Now over here we've got Mecha Godzilla. This is from Godzilla vs. Kong 2021. That's the night color edition. We get a lot of glare there. These minis are all real fun. It's like a whole set of collectibles. Very, very heavy on Godzilla, so we don't really have too many other creatures. We got Ghidorah here. There's Kong. There's a few others, but no Mothra. Some of the other kaiju are not available. You see the backside here. It looks like the booth is designed to look like a subway train, which is super cool, including subway seats. Which is this for face painting? Yes. So you can sit down here, choose one of the designs here, get your face painted on one of these cool subways. Or you can get an airbrush tattoo. This says Gojira, and you can look like you got stepped on. You got a kaiju back massage, or you can get the logos. How cool! Thank you so much. What a cool booth! Everybody's got such a neat design to their booth this year. A lot of fun, And here at the Bandai Namco booth. This is the exterior. You can see like busted window, nice little touches here. Right, a little bit of Godzilla graffiti. Looks like the train's been slashed there. Evacuate now! Gashapon. When I came in, they were playing this really fun J-pop Gashapon song, and then I thought about what it would be like to stand there and listen to it all day. It would be the perfect torture to a terrible human being. Listening to it once, fine. Listening to it all day long, oh my gosh. It's playing now. I've got to get away from that. Okay, so before we take off out of here for now, let's check out Tamashii Nations. Tamashii Nations always has a really cool booth at San Diego, so let's see what they've got. Got some cool Dragon Ball figures here, Son Goku, a few other things. Jujutsu Kaisen. There's Naruto Shippuden. There's also a couple of figures from My Hero Academia. I'm trying to find the exclusive stuff because a lot of this stuff is actually available everywhere, but just looking for event exclusives. And what do you know? Here are the event exclusives. We actually just saw a version of this, SH Monster Arts Godzilla. That's really fun, man. Look at that. I love that. Check out his back. Not getting as much reflection here, so I can get a little bit of a better picture. I guess I'll need to start bringing some lights with me when I come to these things. 2023 exclusive edition. That's pretty cool. Check this out. We've got Dragon Ball Z Gogeta. It's a Super Saiyan Gogeta, which is nice. The base is a little thin, to be honest, but that's still pretty cool. If you're into Dragon Ball Z, that's got to be a lot of fun. And then the last is the Son Goku and Dragon, which we saw right at the front, which, is also a Dragon Ball. And I guess this is the 40th anniversary of Dragon Ball. Holy cow, I didn't even realize that this was the 40th anniversary of Dragon Ball. That's really cool. I saw the Tamashii Nation store actually in Times Square. They actually are showing a video of it right here. It's like 43rd and Broadway. Is that right? Yeah. they're showing that. I saw this the other night when I was walking through Times Square, and I thought that that was super killer. But they definitely go through a lot of different properties. This is a neat one. Voldemort versus Harry, the wand battle. Wow. You can see that they actually have like the magic kind of ripping through there. That's a lot of fun. What else is looking cool? Some of these Gundams are cool. This metal build is a die-cast Gundam. So this is Mobile Suit Gundam, and you can actually transform this. I believe it's actually created from, or assemblable from, die-cast metal, which is actually really a fun new sort of project that you can kind of work on. And then when you're done, you can see in the back here, it'll actually transform. On the other side of this, there's actually, I believe, the transformed version of it. Yeah, look at that. It's called Metal Build Zeta Gundam. Metal Build Zeta Gundam. Neat. So Tamashi's got a huge store here. Of course, they're local, so they can get in here and bring their stuff easy. How cool. All right, now 10 minutes ago or so, I was talking about going to the creators and professionals area. So we're gonna head there now and see what's special about it. Why is it limited only to creators? And you know what, dear viewer, you are allowed to come. Why? Because you're here watching The Phantom Traveler. And while I've got your attention, please do throw a subscription on the channel if you like what we're doing here. We're gonna be going to a lot more events next year. We have one more big event for this year, which is going to be, thank you. We have one more big event for this year, which is going to be San Francisco Fan Expo. They have it at a very unfortunate time, which is just before Thanksgiving. It's actually the week of Black Friday, but I happen to live in San Francisco, so I'm able to actually enjoy it. Now look at this group of people. Now you get an idea of exactly what we're dealing with out here. Pretty cool. Okay, so there's an area over here that is just for content creator badges. I am a content creator, but I only have a professional badge, so I'm just going to enjoy and hang out over in this area. Looks like they've got a little watering hole here. Got some drinks, some sodas there. There's not much of a line, which is actually a pretty cool thing. And then you can actually see when you're looking, there's this big hole. What does that show to? Well, that goes down, down, down 2 levels to where the food pavilion is. The Nibble and Graze is what it was called earlier. We'll go up there in just a minute, but we're gonna make our way around the rest of the show here. So this is intended to be like a little bit of a lounge for people to just hang and just enjoy a little bit of time. This side, the other side of the show floor, you can see a little more normalized, but still huge. Now, I want to take a second and actually talk about the way that the ceiling is built here. And if you look around, the trusses and everything here, I saw a little bit of a slideshow when I came in today, and they talked about the fact that they built this. It makes it habitable by a bunch of different bird species. And so I haven't seen any birds flying on the inside, but maybe it also means on the outside there's a lot of nesting birds and things like that. So I've always thought Javits was a little bit weird and unique in this way, but now I understand that it actually has an even better and bigger sort of benefit to the local ecosystem. If I can find out any more of those details, I'll certainly chime in about them, but man, that's super fun. Let's go upstairs, see what's going on. Now, if you saw yesterday's video, I actually talked about the cosplay area. Oh, look. So last time, instead of having panels up here, they actually had all the cosplay stuff. So we had the repair up here, There was a little fundraiser thing for the 501st that was up here that was pretty cool. And now they've got some killer stuff. And this is all on the professional programming track.
And I thought it was compartmentalistic, and they loved it. They thought it was so cool because that was a big swing.
And we've got the studio at NYC. I wonder what this is. This might be actually a little content creation space. Oh, this is cool. Oh yeah, so this is a place where folks can kind of hang, like a little bit of a green room. And then you can actually have folks come in, sit down. I don't know if you can see that, but they've got like a little couch there. Ah, see? Average folks could not get up here. So I'm happy to extend and create visibility for you guys. So they've got the press and the pro lounge, which is down here. And there's a very large panel that's on. And okay, that guy's definitely not Gary Vaynerchuk. So there's a whole lot of chairs here. You see some people working on laptops, probably doing some edits, what I'll be doing later tonight, all the edits. And you can see there's way down there is another panel, but you can see lots of seating areas. It's not so dense. And everybody up here has a pro or a content creator badge, which is a killer. So a couple quick thoughts about the Pro Lounge up here. This is way better than, first of all, last year, and second of all, San Diego Comic-Con. If they actually had these types of resources available last year when I was here as a professional, I didn't see them, so I was not able to leverage them. But man, really nice space here. Plenty of couches, easy access to food. You've got content specifically for professionals and for content creators. So from my perspective, this is an outstanding choice and an incredible pro lounge. So if you're a pro and watching this, make sure that you apply for the right badge so you can also make use of this as well. Now, interestingly, I can see that they actually have a Chainsaw Man panel going on right there, right now, that they're checking out with some of the folks behind Chainsaw Man. Incredibly popular. That's the kind of stuff that's going on up here. Oh, hey. I don't know if you follow my Instagram account. I'm the Fandom Traveler _, but these two folks here, Link and Zelda, I just actually had a really great conversation with them. Didn't get them on video, but I did grab a photo of them, and it looks like they're now getting interviewed right here on camera, which is super cool. This looks like it's a red carpet activity where everybody is cheering for people who are walking the red carpet. Hello, Darth. There's a guy here calling for walkers on the carpet. This carpet and just rolls it out. Oh, nice. See the wings expanded on her costume. That's pretty cool. Oh, she actually knows how to walk on a runway, an actual runway. Oh, I love it. Woo! What an awesome dress. Nice. Oh! Down. Nice. Whoa! Oh! Iron Man. Oh! Oh! That's cool. So he has a switch maybe in his cane that opens up the helmet. That was pretty cool.
See all these cameras? Those are my cameras. You see this guy right here? This is my guy. I am Comic-Con. Acknowledge me.
Ooh. Spider-Gwen. Oh, Magneto. There's Spider-Man. Oh. Nice job. What could go wrong? Okay, I think that's going to do it for us here at 2025 New York Comic-Con. We've had an absolute blast here at the show and hope you've enjoyed all of these great videos. If you have, let me give you one more request to throw a subscription onto the channel. We'll be making lots of more content for you. We've got some really great tours of London that I've been on recently that I've got in the queue that are coming up. And our next show live, if you're actually watching, will be the Fan Expo in San Francisco that's coming up towards the end of November. We'll be there walking around, meeting people, saying hello, and just trying to bring the show to you. So I think with that, we're gonna say the Fandom Traveler is signing off here from New York, and I will see you in the next adventure. Goodbye, everybody.